Hey guys, this is Forbidden. I'm bringing you an audio commentary of a game I played as Blue White Tempo. And in this game, I start out with a mulligan and then an extremely land heavy hand. So I've got Weather Wayfarer, Knight of the White Orchid, Spell Pierce, and 3 land. Pretty much, you can't start a game with less gas than that. But we'll see what I can do with it. Obviously I can't mulligan it, so I'm gonna see what I can do with this. My first hand was no land, if you didn't catch that. So I didn't really have a choice as of yet. Fortunately, my opponent plays a Tundra, so he's not Zoo. Zoo would smash me. He's something else, so I have a chance. If you're wondering, occasionally the screen will skip. That's because YouTube has an 11-minute time limit on the games or on the videos. So I'll occasionally cut down some dead air. So you're watching me pull a Wayfarer trick. So you wasteland your opponent, and then while wasteland is on the stack, you search your library for another wasteland. Yeah, that's cool. I probably should have gone over that in another video. But in this case, I get the double wasteland down. So he's going to start his third turn with no land. Well, he has a land, but no land in play at the start of it. So here I make a really bad play mistake. So you notice I had the land untapped. I could have swordsed him during my turn when he didn't have Daze mana up, or when he didn't have a Daze land up, but I wait. This is a really bad play mistake. You should really not do it. Avoid it at absolutely at all costs. If you're going to sword something, you should decide if you're going to sword it or not during your main phase, because not a lot of opponents will make the play mistake of playing a spell, in their main phase, letting a spell pierce it or something, which maybe I was crossing my fingers and hoping he would do. But in this case, it was really worst of both worlds. So he gets the Brainstorm down, and he gets the Daze. So he actually should have dazed before he played the Brainstorm. Whatever. Maybe he didn't have the Brainstorm, or maybe he didn't have the Daze. Anyway, so so because he's able to Daze, I can't wasteland him. He doesn't have a land out, so I just play like nothing. I probably could have played the Knight, because it's really unlikely that I'm going to be able to actually use the Knight's ability, so I should have just cast it. In this case, I mean, it doesn't really end up mattering, but it would have been nice to have the Knight out beforehand. So I cast the Mom. I think we have a counter war over it, if I remember correctly, or something. I got the Spell Pierce, so I can win the counter war, but I don't know. Okay, so he okays it, and then I wasteland his Trop. I could have wastelanded him before. That probably would have been better as well. And then I also should swing him with the Weather Wayfarer, because I'm not going to block with it. But I guess I forget to swing. It doesn't really matter in this case. He's got like tons of life, and then I'm definitely playing defensively. But every little bit helps, and there's no reason not to swing, because there's no way I'm going to block his 4/4 Quizali. That's stupid. Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay, so we do essentially have a counter war of the Mom. He has a Swords, and then I have a Spell Pierce. And then he ends up with either a Daze or a Force or something. I don't remember. Okay. So, maybe he didn't have anything. Okay. I guess I keep the Mom. I really don't remember having a Mom in this game. Okay, never mind. I played this game like a couple days ago, so I don't like really remember it 100%, but I don't remember making as many play mistakes as I did. I've already made like a really bad punt, like forgot to swing, stuff like that. I'm not playing well, but he ends up with a Force of Will for the Mom, so that sucks for me. Here I remember to swing, and then I'm going to cast a Knight of the White Orchid during my combat step, because I forget to change the phases. But, whatever. I guess he figured out that I was casting it during my second main phase. So here's got a Tarmogoyf, and then you can tell I'm totally screwed. But the Tarmogoyf in this case is only a 2/3. If you've been keeping track of the graveyard. Um, Nothing's really gone into the graveyard. Um, Obviously in that case, in this situation, I really needed a top deck with 4 life. My opponent's got a lot more board pressure. But I come up with a really sick top deck, Umezawa's Jitte. It could have been a Swords or something. I mean, there were a lot of top decks I could have had, but Jitte is one of the best. So I got pretty lucky in that case. So I mean, I'm thinking about this. So he's got Qasali Pride Mage, but he's tapped out, so he can't kill my Jitte immediately. And he's got a Goyf that's only 2/3, and Knight has first strike. So what I should do in this case is equip the Knight and swing. Um, if he blocks, I kill the Goyf and the Noble Hierarch, and then he's left with Qasali and 1 land against Umezawa's Jitte. Obviously, that's not good for him. So he doesn't block, and then I kill the Qasali, so I'm able to keep the Jitte. So he swings the Goyf, obviously, and I have to chump block. Goyf is now 3/4 because of the creature in the graveyard, and it gets +1/+1 from the Noble Hierarch. So, I mean, 4 power, I have 4 life, I have to block it. My opponent casts something, like a Rocksworn Monk or something. Oh, Kitchen Finks, okay. So that's good. Kitchen Finks only has 2 toughness, so it means I can swing through it. Well, actually, wait. If I swing, I'm at 4. He cracks me back for 6, so I lose all the counters. Okay, yeah, that's not good. So I can't swing in this case. If I swing, I get 2 counters on the Jitte, but then he cracks me back for 6, so I go to -2, which means I have to use both counters to stay alive, and obviously that's not good. So I can't swing. What he should do here is he should just swing with the Goyf. It'd be 4/5, and then I have to block with the Knight to stay alive. And then, I mean, I could go through the math, but you could figure out yourself. Basically, I'm in really bad shape if he only swings the Goyf. But in this case, I get lucky. He swings the Kitchen Finks as well. So with a first strike, I'm able to kill it, gain some counters, and then use that to gain some life to stay alive. You can see I'm using like every single mode on Umezawa's Jitte to try to stay in this game. Umezawa's Jitte is a really flexible card, and then I want to sell how freaking awesome that is. So he's got a Rocksworn Monk, but I've got the days for it. I probably should have Jitted his Noble Hierarch during the combat step, so he couldn't have played a 3-drop. In this case, he's got a daze from my daze, which doesn't make any sense to me at all, but you know, he did it. So he dazes my daze, and I pay for it. Whatever. He really shouldn't have cast that. I think at this point it doesn't matter too much, but you know, I mean, obviously little mistakes, you know, they add up. So here I should cast the Wayfarer and then swing, or fine, first shoot the Noble Hierarch and then swing. Or I could pass the turn. So, okay, I have no idea why I didn't swing. It was 2 free counters. Add 2 counters to the Jitte and switch it over to the Weathered Wayfarer. Either way, if he has the Swords to Plowshares, I'm pretty screwed. But if he has the Swords now, I'm a lot more screwed. So there was really no reason to not to swing. Okay, good. So this time I see that I'm able to swing. So this time I'm gonna swing. Yay, swing. Yeah. And then so I swing and transfer it over. He probably could have double blocked the Knight. It would have led to a completely different game if he double blocks the Knight. So he ends up with Kitchen Finks against Weather Wayfarer with the Jitte. So they're both standing each other down, but you know, I don't know. Maybe that's a better board position for him. So he swings me with the Goyf. Probably a mistake. I think he's got a Swords or something, but it would make more sense to sword the Wayfarer before, and then swing. Like I really don't see why he swung with the Goyf. So I'm thinking about it, like I'm thinking about it, and I end up going all the way. I add both counters, make Wayfarer 5/5, kill the Goyf, and then pick up 2 more counters. And he actually doesn't have a response to it. So I guess in that sense I got pretty lucky. Um, yeah. Okay, yeah. So I go for it all the way. Um, kill the kill the Goyf, and then edge counters. That I mean, if I block, that's the obvious play. I probably could have played it more safe, like let the Goyf hit me, and then or sorry, gain 2 life, let the Goyf hit me, go to 2, and then I have both my creatures ready. Um, Either way, like if he has the Swords to Plowshares, I'm dead. So it doesn't. I mean, at this point, it's still like swords and I lose, swords and I lose. Um, but so here he's got a Goyf, he's out of cards, um, and then and I draw a Fathom Sphere, I think, and he resigns. There it is.